like it's
youngster Roby John Rodriguez.
Game on.
He got through yesterday and he takes on the first of our seeds in action today, Alan Norris. Joining me, Chris Murphy, to talk us through this one is Paul Nicholson.
Thanks, Murph.
140.
Interesting start to the day, having one of the young guns and a home young gun in this match against Chuck. Good start this match already.
140.
Roby's already started to wind the crowd up, and I like that, because he's playing a player in Chuck that really likes to get the crowd on his side.
100.
Yep, Rodriguez a winner yesterday, 6-1 against Steve McNally, the hobo. Trying to live his darting dream here, didn't quite work out. It's working out for Alan Norris here though. First maximum of the day.
Yeah, I'm good that we're not going to hear that Steve McNally walk-on song again this weekend, but I'm sure that won't be the last time we hear it.
Roby John was certainly trying to get the crowd pumped before this
85.
game. As he
Roby
was
Ricard 121.
during yesterday's match. And he'll have a stab at this 1-2-1. And he'll get a shot of the bullseye.
96.
Just pulled it slightly.
Alan, you require 96.
And after a fantastic leg so far from Alan Norris, 96 after 9 isn't going to get a shot at a double.
56. Roby, you require 25.
Great chance to hold. Double 8. Over the board to double 4.
21.
Big chance missed.
Alan, you require 40.
So Chuck can steal and break.
Yeah, he's looking to break a few Austrian hearts as
In
well. And he's
shot of the
taking
first leg.
on
Alan
10.
Norris. Second leg is Alan to throw first. Game on.
Alan Norris, a seeded player, was best newcomer on the PDC circuit last year. Impressive first season on the tour.
Well, when you go into the awards dinner, if you have a really good first World Championships like Alan did, getting to the quarterfinals and eventually losing out to Jelle Klassen, you know, if you're going to get an award at that particular awards ceremony, you've got a kick at the end, and that's exactly what he did. He thoroughly deserved that, because I think he had a very good year last year.
Well, he did, and he kicked in from the very beginning, actually. 9 darters at Q School, and that World Championship run knocked out Robert Thornton and Mark Webster on the way. Only lost out 5-4 to Klassen. So it was very, very close to getting even further. Also, he's a
99.
A former Lakeside finalist.
I've got to give full credit to Klassen the way he played at the back end of that game. Alan didn't do much wrong, but Klassen was exemplary.
89.
Different kettle of fish today, though. He's already shut that crowd up, that's for sure.
Yeah, Jelle Klassen is in action this evening against another Austrian player, Zoran Lerchbacher, who got through last
58.
night. And we all
Alan, you
also
require
see
138.
Menzo Suljevic taking to the stage in his hometown this evening.
That was a different way to go, wasn't it? Treble 16 would have left 90.
88.
Well, he's looking pretty comfortable in this leg. Can Rodriguez make a hole in this 2-4-4? Not really.
Well, judging by that smile on his face, I think RJ thought
Alan,
that was a little
50.
bit of an unusual way to go. But this is pretty conventional. Bang, bang, there it is, 2-0.
Alan Norris. Third leg is Roby to throw first. Game on.
RJ's up against it straight away. A flash of an eye.
94.
It's an important tournament for Roby John. He's currently holding one of the 16
58.
qualifying places to the World Match Play, a tournament he's not played in yet. A run to say the quarterfinals here may all but, as he gets the crowd going after in that treble 20, yeah, all but seal his place in that tournament.
Yeah, it's big progression here for RJ, because he showed talent over the last couple of years. I think he's been gradually getting better. He's definitely not the finished article. He is quite raw.
43.
He knows what works for him, though, and that is getting the crowd on his side, especially this weekend. He's very brash. The only fault I can really see with RJ's game is a rhythm issue. I think if he sticks to a rhythm, he's much more dangerous than constantly changing speeds. But
140.
he's playing better than most guys right now, so as long as he's playing well.
He's opted to play a few rounds of the development tour this year, which really could help him.
Well, judging from his form and his confidence, he goes there and wins a lot of games, wins breed more confidence. So I think it's a very smart tactic.
60, rubber you require 42.
A chance to get a leg on the board and half the deficit, double 18 for Rodriguez.
6 scored.
He will come back.
He threw those pretty quickly, but he's in no risk of this leg at this moment. Under pressure now, though. Whatever you do, don't hit this one low. Be aggressive. Now he's got to switch. That's why the age-old argument.
No score.
Don't leave double 18.
And then you
if you go inside,
60.
you can see problems. He's in real trouble now. Tops for 3-0.
20.
Chance missed.
Rubber you require 36.
And he roars to the crowd and they're responding kind. This time, can he find the target? Well, he's over at double 9 again. This time he's gone on the outer ring. And this time, in the bed. And he loves it.
I was just about to say, Murph,
is
he getting distracted by the crowd? I actually think they willed that third dart in.
I think the crowd are getting distracted by him, Paul.
86.
Well, that's why they're here. You've got to be distracted by the people on stage. They're here to entertain, they're here to play great darts. Great atmosphere so far. First game on a Saturday.
Yeah, he does have an aggression in his manner, but he does also do it with a smile on his face. He's enjoying himself up on that stage.
Oh, and why not? We all start playing darts for the fun of it.
You've never done anything like that, Paul?
96.
I wouldn't even dream of it.
Well, let's see if that can spark a performance from the young Austrian, desperate to produce in his home country.
We've got a few chances this weekend with RJ now, Zoran later,
99.
and Mr. Suljevic, who is up against Kyle Anderson tonight. We've got a few hopes.
Yeah, a couple went out.
43.
Roxy James Rodriguez. So many to choose from. Here they got the wrong one.
Interestingly enough, I don't think an Austrian player has won a professional PDC event yet.
60.
Mr. Suljevic has come pretty close.
He hasn't quite made a final yet on the European Tour. He's made loads of semis, not took that step.
Could it be this week? I mean, imagine this place if Mensah wins, or if Rory John Rodriguez wins.
And both of these guys played pretty well at the World Cup last week.
Yeah, absolutely right. Norris has got control here. Absolutely tops for a 160.
Boom! Shot on the full leg. Alan Norris. The flag is Ruby to throw first. Game on.
Well, there's not much Roby John Rodriguez can do about that. Excellent chucking from the man called Chuck, Alan Norris, and that's unfortunate from Rodriguez.
80.
You know, I was wondering who was going to be the first to say that today. Excellent chucking from Chuck.
I thought I'd chuck it in.
Oh, good lad.
And this is not bad either.
137.
I think Alan Norris has really settled in the PDC now. I think after a really good first Q school, when he turned to the PDC, after a great 180 from RJ Rodriguez, I think Chuck took a bit of time to settle down. He really has got himself playing like this all the time.
What a response from Alan Norris. As Rodriguez hit his first maximum, Norris replies with his second.
27.
And now will be first to a finish and favourite to open up a 4-1 lead in this match.
In many a European tour, we talk about the advantages of when you're playing and all that kind of thing. What do you think, Murph? Is it an advantage being first game on today, getting rest for the rest of the day, and possibly having a long day tomorrow?
The draw bracket tomorrow goes in order of seeding, so Michael Van Gogh will be on first in the afternoon, so he's on sort of halfway through the evening. I suppose it depends where you are today in relation to how big a gap between your game. What did you prefer? You'll obviously know better than I will.
99.
As Norris narrowly misses a 1-2-4. RJ's got 170. We'll come back to what we were saying just then. We'll look downstairs now. Stay there.
62. Alan, you
Norris to
require
kill this off.
25.
This will be another break. Double four for 4-1. Yeah, it is.
Shot
Little
on the fifth
front as
leg.
well.
Alan
Really
Norris.
aggressive from Chuck.
Six-leggy Alan to throw first. Game on.
Yeah, going back to what we were saying in the previous leg, I think the preference really for a lot of the guys is if you're a seed, you want to be playing early on a Saturday.
140.
Get the win, spend the rest of the day relaxing, practice whenever you want, and then the following day, I think the ideal draw was playing late in the afternoon and making the tournament as short as possible. Because if you're first tomorrow
41.
and you get to the final, you're playing last. That's a very, very long day. You want that day to be shorter if possible.
80.
Interesting analysis from a man who's got that experience of reaching finals on the European Tour.
$140.
Of course, you've got to win your matches for any of that to be relevant.
Indeed. You've got to have talent, you've got to have drive, commitment.
135.
This is a good performance from Alan Norris. His average is touching the 100 mark.
Chuck looks good. They both look fresh to me, ready for
98.
challenges which are
Alan, you
ahead.
require
But this is the only challenge that
146.
matters right now. And Chuck is nailing this in a big, big way.
Is he nailing this finish? 146 for Alan Norris.
Yeah,
Fabulous
shot on the
finish.
six-leg.
This
Alan
is
Norris.
a wonderful display from Chuck
Seven-leg
Norris.
is Ruby to throw first.
146
Game on.
check out. 5-1 he leads. And he's one leg away from moving through and being the first player through the last
77.
16, where Peter Wright or Jermaine Watamina will await the winner of this one. There we see over 100 on the average now, Alan Norris, and
60.
Rodriguez about 20 points behind.
If you listen to the crowd, there's a little bit of atmosphere out there, but there was a lot more at the beginning of this game. And the demeanour
100.
of RJ Rodriguez is different now. It's languid, it's a little bit lazier, whereas he was pepped up before.
97.
I think he's knocked the stuffing on him. It's like a really good right hook to the ribs, what he's done, especially that 146 on double 13.
180.
And he's found something there to get himself going, perhaps to get the crowd going again.
And Roby does like to
58.
upset his opponents.
Ruby you require 144.
I think there could be a few changes of rhythm if he manages to win this leg.
There's no need
60.
to take out the massive shot. But can Norris put any pressure on this 84?
A full house would help. We'll leave him 106.
96. Ruby you
Well,
require
no finish.
84.
Rodriguez looking to get another leg back. Not over till it's over.
64.
Still got some breathing space, Roby here. Alan's probably resigned himself to losing this leg,
100.
but you never know.
Ruby you require 20.
He's got 90 left and Roby hasn't hit the double yet.
And again, it's another one of those dodgy doubles. Double 5.
50.
And he's left inside. It leaves 5
Alan,
in
you
bits
require
if he comes back,
90.
because Norris is looking at 90 to win this match.
And there you go. Leave yourself a chance. Got to go 15s now. Bullseye. Very awkward. This could be the Annie Oakley shot. Good try.
43.
That was for the match. So
Ruby
that's
you
one
require
matched off.
5.
We may talk
gone.
about your opinion on that route if we get a chance in a moment, but Rodriguez wants double 2. Now he wants double 1.
No score.
He's not hit it, so Norris
Alan, you
will come
require
back for 47. Really, probably should have had a cleaner finish.
He should have. But you've got to do what you're comfortable with. And that's pretty
Game,
comfortable
shot,
for Alan Norris.
Alan
He
Norris.
progresses. A very somber mood in the Austrian crowd. But Alan Norris won't care about that. He's chucked his way into the next round. Absolutely brilliant from him. He'll be back at the hotel within about 45 minutes. And looking forward to a game tomorrow in front of this same crowd.
Yeah, Roby John Rodriguez still takes the adulation of the Austrian crowd there, but he's heading home. Alan Norris through. Next up, Stephen
So
Bunting
geht's
will take
manchmal
on
im
James
Sport. Die
Richardson.
letzten
We'll get
Tage
a word
wirklich
with Alan Norris first.
traumwandlerisch sicher, Roby John Rodriguez. Heute hat so gut wie gar nichts geklappt. keine Triple getroffen, Checkout-Quote unter 10%. Tja, da kann man kein Match gewinnen. Trotzdem nochmal herzlichen Applaus für Robbie John Rodriguez. Und wir begrüßen